Alright, this is Vegeta8259 again, and today I'm going to be reviewing the new Tenshiho Shibai Sazabi from the Sangokuden SD Gundam line. Now, as many of you know, I already have the original Shibai Sazabi, and I really liked that kit's overall design. And when I first saw this one, and first off, it's just a gorgeous model kit, and then on top of that, it's got this amazing Nightingale transformation mode, which I'll show you later. I said I absolutely have to have this kit, and it really does. It looks amazing. For colors, we've got, I think, 5 different colors. We've actually got 2 different shades of red, kind of a burgundy maroon wine color for some of the outer armor parts. We've got a kind of a normal red for the chest and head and the arms and legs. We've got this kind of frosty goldish color for the head ornaments and the feet. Comes with a gunmetal color for the shoulders, the backpack, and one of the weapons, sword here. And we've also got this kind of silvery color that's a little bit lighter than the gunmetal. Right, actually, let me get the sword. That'll be better. See, it's just a little bit lighter than the gunmetal color. So, 5 different colors. It does come with lots of stickers, but this is what it looks like straight out of the box, and this is what it's supposed to look like. So, yeah. As you can tell, we're definitely going to have a lot of painting ahead of us. Alright, so this is pretty much what it looks like after it's been painted. So, as you can see, I pretty much just stuck to the same color scheme that it was in the box, or that was on the box, rather. I can't remember if I actually changed anything or not. Not really. So this is pretty much just going by the color scheme Bandai gives us. So let's go ahead and start with articulation. It's got a ball joint at the head, so the head can go up and down. Can rotate 360 if you're careful not to let all these pointy things hit each other. The helmet can actually come off. Carefully pry that off, and you've got a little mini head inside here. The only modification I really did to this kit was, rather than paint on the mono eye, I just used some little plastic jewel things I had, and originally I had it painted clear green, but for some reason when I glued it on, it just got messed up, so I just painted over it with fluorescent green. So just adding that little mono eye on there is the only modification I did. And if I can get this back in there, there we go. Pop the head back on. Alright, so he's got ball joint at the shoulders, so they can go 360. They can go forward and back, and up and down a little bit. Got another ball joint up inside the shoulder armor, so the arm can go forward and back, up and down, can rotate, go all sorts of directions. And then yet another ball joint for the wrist, so it can wiggle and rotate 360. These big pieces of armor on the ends of the shoulder are on pegs, so technically they can rotate a little bit to each side, but I can't really see any situation where you'd have to do that. It's got a swivel joint at the waist, which I believe goes 360, yes. And it's got ball joint hips, so the legs, actually let me get over here so you can see the legs better, can rotate. Well, actually they can wiggle around and rotate 360. And then yet another ball joint at the ankle, so the ankle can go up and down, side to side. And I'm not sure if the foot can... No, the foot can't quite rotate 360, but it goes far enough to anywhere you would need it to go, given a natural pose. I actually think that's about it for articulation. The backpack doesn't move at all, it's just stuck in place. So for weapons, Tenshiho Shibai Sazabi has an upgraded version of the fan that the first Shibai Sazabi had. This one is much larger, has a longer handle with a little ribbon on the end of it, and more closely resembles the Sazabi's shield. As you can see, it's got the main shield shape. It's even got the little gold decorations on the outside, even though they've been changed. And still got the little dark silver gunmetal-y colored feathers on the outside. The other side of the shield is hollow, unfortunately. Just seems to be a trend in super deformed kits that we kind of get gypped on the weapons here. Same goes for his other weapon, which is a large sword. Kind of reminds me of, well, I would say it reminds me of Cloud's Buster Sword from Final Fantasy, but now that I look at it even more, just never mind. Forget I even said it. Anyway, it actually looks really nice, I think. It's a very basic sword, large blade, and I really like this little bull head that it's got down here close to the handle. And then, of course, the bull head is hollow on the other side. But, yeah. The little ribbon here on the end of the handle, oops, has actually got two holes in it. So you can connect them together end to end and have a double-sided weapon like so. And, let's see, is there anything else that I've forgotten to go over before we go to the transformation, I guess? Well, yeah, let's do this first. I don't have my original Shibai Sazabi because, as many of you know, I converted him to a normal Sazabi, so I guess this will just have to do, comparing Tenshiho Shibai Sazabi to a SD normal Sazabi. So anyway, this kit does have a transformation, and which is one of the main selling points that I bought this for, because it transforms from a Sangokuden-esque Sazabi into a Nightingale mode, which on the box they call it the magical armor mode, but it's directly based on Nightingale. First of all, you're going to take these shoulder armors off of the shoulders, and they're going to connect to the backpack, like so. It's just got a little peg on the end of it that fits into these little protrusions on the backpack. And what these do is they mimic the Nightingale's funnel system. Nightingale's got a large backpack with two large funnel racks. And on the actual Nightingale, these little cones right here, they're pretty much just spikes on these on this piece of armor. But on the Nightingale, those are the funnels, and they come out and do their funnel thing. Then he's got two extra pieces of armor. It's got this silver piece of armor right here, which is going to connect to the chest to kind of replicate Nightingale's longer chest piece. If I can get it in there. There we go. And then we've got a new faceplate, which again replicates the Nightingale's face. And it actually connects to the large V-fin here. And just kind of fits in there. And there we go. This is the magical armor mode, which is pretty much modeled after the Nightingale. And, oh, I forgot to mention one thing about this weapon. Not only can you connect them end to end like so, you can also take this sword and see this little hole right here in the middle? You can connect that to the underside of the shield, which gives you an even longer sword, like this. Then you can just take this little ribbon off the end, put it in Sazabi's hand, which is probably going to scratch up your paint job if you painted it. I still say that Bandai is making model kits nowadays that don't have any intention of being painted, because there's no way that you can put that handle in the hand and not have the paint get scratched off. So I don't know, it just kind of annoys me. But anyway, yeah, you have this nice looking magical armor mode with all the gold trim, very large sword, very, very impressive looking, if I do say so. And I mean, not because of my paint job, but just the model kit itself, I think, is a very, very nice design. It's actually, I like the design a lot better than the original Shibai Sazabi. And being that I love the Nightingale so much, having a Nightingale mode is definitely a plus. So that's it for this review, and I guess I will see you guys next time.